You won't believe what happens when the person in seat 1B refuses to move. Not because he's entitled, but because something is at stake far bigger than one seat. The cabin is hushed when Elizabeth, the woman claiming he shouldn't belong, leans back in her seat like she owns the world, her eyes scanning Marcus casually. He's just a man in a navy sweater, dark slacks, sensible shoes. Nothing flashy, just a tired traveler. Or so it seems. But that's the lie everyone's believing right now. Marcus stands quietly in the aisle, holding his boarding pass. His eyes are steady, not angry, because anger would give her what she wants. He says, "Excuse me, that's my seat, 1B. Voice calm, level. She stares for a beat, then smiles, but not a kind smile. Something sharp glints there, dismissive. "People like you don't belong in first class," she says, clear, deliberate, loaded. The cabin seems to freeze. People glance up, shift awkwardly. A student a few rows back clicks record. Marcus breathes slowly. In that moment, his pulse pounds, but his face gives nothing away. "My boarding pass says seat 1B, he says more firmly, raising it so people can see it. She laughs, bitter. "This seat is reserved for our highest-tier members," she says, voice low but dripping poison. "Real members, not manipulators." That word, manipulators, echoes. The flight attendant steps in, voice practiced but tight. "Sir, perhaps we can find another seat for you." Marcus meets her calm with calm. "No, I booked this seat. I'll be sitting here." She glances at Elizabeth, then at Marcus, stuck in policy but already unraveling. Then the captain arrives, his voice measured. "Sir, Mrs. Warrington is one of our top VIPs. Maybe 3A?" murmurs Ripple. The student's stream view count jumps. A journalist in 2C leans in, notebook open. Marcus nods once. "Captain, my ticket says 1B. I won't move." Elizabeth scoffs from her seat, louder now. "People like me pay for this. People like him abuse the system." Abuse the system. That word lands like a punch. Everyone watches. Marcus breathes. He reaches into his bag as if to gather himself, but instead pulls out his phone, taps. A command. The cabin shifts. A hush. The flight has been grounded. He looks at the captain. "Ground this plane now." The captain blinks. Flight attendant gasps softly. The student's stream explodes. Notifications ping through the cabin. The weight of it hits Elizabeth. Marcus sits. "I am Marcus Bennett," he says, voice steady, "and I will be sitting in seat 1B. Passengers gasp. Murmurs spread. The power of truth louder than anyone realized. Minutes stretch as the room snaps back to reality. The attendant tries again, sensing corporate eyes already watching. "Sir, maybe we can offer compensation." Marcus smiles, not warm, sharp. "You're asking me to move, then trying to buy my silence." Air presses in, thick with tension. Elizabeth laughs then, mocking, but it's hollow. "CEO, huh? Anyone can claim that." She shrugs. She doesn't know what she's stirred. She doesn't know. The captain stiffens. Marcus opens the override app again. It floods Delta's network. Flight held at gate. CEO override active. Phones emerge across the cabin, clicking, recording. Snippets are already trending. Elizabeth's color drains. She's not untouchable now. The attendant is white-knuckled. Marcus holds her gaze, his tone even. "You're choosing one seat over dignity. That's creating the scene." He stays seated. The captain sinks, struggling to uphold policy over the truth, finally turning to Elizabeth. His voice low. "Ma'am, please give up the seat." Her face crumples. She lifts, stiff as a board, and exits the seat defensively. Into the aisle. The cabin exhales. Marcus folds his pass. He settles in. This isn't anger. It's calm authority. Around him, phones buzz. The student's stream soars past tens of thousands. A reporter whispers adrenaline into her mic. Passengers beyond the cabin are watching. Elizabeth, now shoved into 3A, clutches her bag like armor, but the shield is shattered. Marcus whispers, and only she hears, "Everyone belongs here. Remember that." She looks away. The air hums with the buzz of phones, indignation, relief. The moment ripples outward. Delta's control center goes into meltdown. PR war room tables tremble with executives whispering. Panic in their posture. Words echo. Public apology, legal, investor reaction. Marcus remains still. Outside, the barricaded gate fills with reporters, cameras leveling. His walk down the aisle is weaponized dignity. He stops at the jet bridge mouth. Lights, mics, frenzy. He lifts a hand. Silence snaps. His words come measured. This isn't about a seat or a status. This is about systems that let bias breathe. He calls for transparency, for new guardrails, for accountability. Thousands of eyes are on him. Airports, screens, apps light up with this moment. And that vow, a bias detection system, deploy it now. Cameras flash. The ground trembles with recognition. Minutes later, stories flood global feeds. Viewers in the millions dissect every line. CEO confronted on own flight, viral showdown, discrimination called out live. The student's follower count quadruples. A young couple nearby holds each other, tears of relief or rage. The attendant stands numb. Elizabeth's demeanor shifts, fear, humiliation. Her phone flooded with messages. Her words are replayed across corners of the world. By evening, political eyes, civil rights lawyers, regulators, all circle. Formal investigations loom. The CEO's statement announces Sky Shield, a bias detection platform, open source, real-time tracking. It's designed to push dignity into the core of every interaction. Already, airlines signal interest. News anchors parse his tone, his composure. Lawyers speak of class action. Markets react. Delta stock slides, Nexus tech rises. Regulators send letters. Boardrooms flicker with urgency. Days later, the student, Jada, appears on morning shows, recounting how she just pressed record and accidentally sparked a reckoning, her face raw with disbelief. Marcus calls her, "Thank you, but this is bigger than a headline." The flight attendant performs a full turn, volunteering to lead training programs. The journalist crafts a narrative. A movement has begun. Weeks pass. Airlines sign on to Sky Shield. Retraining begins. Policies rewrite themselves. Complaints drop. Airports repaint signs. Every traveler matters. News features Marcus's UN address. Activists call him a leader not just in tech, but in dignity. Investors rally behind Nexus Tech. The platform spreads. Hospitals, banks, universities, equity becomes code, not just policy. That moment in Sky became a turning point. 1 year later, Marcus boards again, same route, same seat. The gate is calm, almost ceremonial. Staff smile with genuine gratitude. The cabin glows differently. A girl, maybe 8, holds a tablet with the platform logo and asks, "What's Sky Shield?" Her father whispers soft, wise words. "Because everyone belongs here." Marcus swallows, smiling quietly. He sinks into seat 1B. The hum of the engines feels softer now, possibility wrapped in metal and altitude. No headlines needed. The change is happening. Around him, people feel it. That first-class cabin is different than before. Lights soft, messages of equal respect, flight attendants wearing tokens of inclusion. Cameras click. The cabin applauds subtly, sincerely. As the plane lifts off, he glances out. The city lights of Atlanta stretch below him. Systems, cultures, industries, shifting. Words echo. Dignity, justice, equity. And somewhere just behind his seat, the girl repeats, voice small, "Everyone belongs here." Then she smiles. Marcus smiles too. That's the truth written into the air and carried forward.